Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Daily Smash for Thursday, July 27th, 2023. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
We have some breaking news for you. Also, word on Kelly's enlarged lymph node and her IV today. Mitch McConnell has a moment. Oppenheimer, Barbie fever, a lot more coming up in this very different Daily Smash. But first, you missed your cue.
Hot topics?
Yeah. You're supposed to say.
No, flame topics.
You want me to start again?
No.
So we got a bunch of hot topics.
Let's start again.
Okay, let me do it again.
No, we don't have to edit though.
All right, I'm going to edit it. We're going to have a fresh start.
No, we don't have to edit it. This is funny.
Okay, we're not going to edit.
No.
Why don't I just do this? And a bunch of hot topics.
Oh, Rick.
Yeah?
I think it should be called flame topics. Because
Flame
everyone
topics?
says hot topics, we should make something different and call it flame topics.
Well, that's a
and then
remarkable
have, like,
idea, Kelly.
a flame that goes flame topics, like you do the snowflake.
Yeah, I think I might have to.
We listened to you, Smashers out there. You said talk about the hot topics, and
yes,
we are.
You did, and so we're going to change the format here tonight and talk about hot topics.
Flame topics.
Sorry.
Duh.
Flame topics. Do I sound stupid saying flame topics?
Why? You're flaming.
I'm the opposite of flaming. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, that's
I have
true.
no worries about that.
Okay.
Ilya Wine sponsors the Daily Smash. This is your Daily Smash, and that is Ilya Wine, and it is effing fantastic.
It's fabulous, you guys. It really is. Great for the summer. I cannot wait to open this up. Actually, I'm going to make it special for Megan Weaver and Ben.
That is a great idea.
Yeah.
This Saturday.
This Saturday, they're coming to stay with us.
In the meantime, you can get your own delivered right to your door using and get 20% off using the discount code RickandKelly20 at Ilya.com. They'll deliver it right to your front door at Ilya.com. You know what I forgot to look back and find is they have a list of stores where you can buy Ilya wine in the United States. And I've been delinquent in not sharing that with you. So, in fact, I'm going to put a scroll on the screen.
Delinquent?
Yeah, I should have mentioned it sooner.
Yes.
And that's what I meant by that.
I know.
You can buy Ilya on store shelves in some very special, lucky outlets across America.
Yes.
But you can also buy it at Ilya.com and get 20% off. So, wait, what was the breaking news? Oh, this is big. Sorry.
Breaking news.
Where's your phone?
Oh, let me get it for you.
They have charged the guy who broke into Dorit Kemsley's house. Kemsley?
Kemsley.
Or Kemsley?
Kenley.
What is it?
Kemsley.
Kemsley.
Uh-huh.
It's Kemsley. So a Beverly Hills realtor has pleaded no contest to a series of burglars in the homes of rich and famous, including singers Usher and Adam Lambert and Real Housewives star Dorit Kemsley. They caught the guy. Allegedly, he pleaded no contest.
Wow.
Benjamin Eitan Ackerman's attorney in court Monday said his client has accepted responsibility for what he did.
Oh, wow.
And is contesting and proceeding to trial on the charges that he is innocent of, which means 3 other burglaries. But he's not contesting, apparently, that he robbed Dorit's house.
Wow.
A realtor. They said he would...
Well, interest rates are up.
maybe it wasn't a good realtor.
I'm kidding. He sucked, obviously.
He had to supplement his income.
Yep.
They said they found millions of dollars worth of stuff in his apartment.
No way.
Yeah.
He never sold it? Was
he
like just keeping it for safekeeping?
Well, I'm sure he sold some of it.
Like, what was he keeping it for?
Maybe he was planning to live off of it for the rest of his life. I don't know. He's awaiting trial.
Did she get her stuff back?
That's a good question.
Okay, read it real quick. Read it out loud. Read the article to us. We want to know. Inquiring minds.
He's awaiting trial on three other burglary counts. Okay, I said that. The burglary charges included break-ins at the home of Lambert on December 1st, 2017, and again a day later, a burglary at Usher's home on March 20th, 2018, and a June 28th, 2018 burglary at the home of reality TV personalities Paul and Dorit Kemsley.
Wow.
So almost back to back, he was breaking into the houses and stealing a bunch of stuff, allegedly. Waiting trial on 3 other burglary counts, including one stemming from a 2017 break-in at the former NFL player Sean Phillips' home. He remains free on bond, excuse me, and is being subject to electronic monitoring while he's awaiting trial.
How do these people not have like we have like hard lines and then rings
and like an airtight security system.
Yeah.
So if someone comes in your house,
yeah, it goes doo like we do.
Right, but they did have video at least. She said she turned off the alarm.
I know that. Why? When your husband's out of town. That's why I thought it was staged.
Right. A lot of people did. And, you know, we did admittedly have questions about the veracity of her claims regarding, some of it just seemed fishy.
Yeah.
But this guy apparently,
it seemed totally fishy. Like the calling of the car, like on the phone, the way they talk, everything was fishy.
Listen to this. The guy committed robberies in Hollywood Hills, Encino, Tarzana, and Sherman Oaks by either posing as a buyer interested in the property or as a broker wanting to show the property during open houses. So, so this broker allegedly encouraged Ackerman to steal luxury items from 14 homes, sell them, and use the proceeds to make payments on this guy's credit card. Police said they recovered 2,000 high-end items worth millions in Ackerman's home and in a storage unit. So they had more stuff than they could sell. I guess they were selling it over time. But he was working with somebody, allegedly, breaking into homes, including DORIT'S. And the guy it sounds like he admitted to it. It does not say whether she got her stuff back.
Wow.
But they did find a lot of stuff in his apartment. Mm-hmm. So maybe she got lucky, and she did. You wanted to say something about people who were complaining about the commercials on us hawking our products on our Smash. Because
yes.
This is our Smash.
This is our Smash. So I want you to do it.
Oh, okay. Kelly, what Kelly would like to say is.
Okay, want me to say it?
No, I'll say it.
No,
when you watch commercial television, there are 42 minutes.
I was in advertising, so this is what I told Rick.
Okay.
Because I'm the one who reads the stuff in the morning. He barely reads it, so I do. And you guys, a lot of you have complained about us, hawking money or showing
hawking
products,
wine or pickleball paddles.
Yeah,
book, I guess. I don't know,
or whatever. So it kind of bothered me because I was in advertising, and whenever you have eyeballs on stuff, there's always commercials. People have to make their money. They have to live. They're putting work at this, just like you put work at what you do, and you make money doing it. Okay, mm-hmm. This is our job. This is how we make money, and I'm sorry, but this is typically how things are when you are getting entertained by something.
Yeah, let me jump in real quick. When you watch television, if you're watching commercial TV, you're sitting through almost 20 minutes of commercials every hour. We don't do that, but we do have commercials on our shows. If you pay for a service, a streaming service like Netflix, you're paying $15, $20 a month, and you're not getting commercials. Well, on our Patreon, Rick and Kelly Show on patreon.com, you can watch our shows without commercials.
Right.
For an hour plus, no commercials.
Patreon, so you
because
pay for
we
that.
Have subscribers.
So regardless, there's no free lunch. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then enough said on that, I guess. Crane collapse in New York. You probably heard stories about this all day long. The first thing I thought: 6 injured. Crazy video.
Yes.
Following the story out of New York, where a construction crane caught fire this morning when it lost its long arm, smashing into a nearby building and then plummeting to the street below. It fell from the 54-story building on the west side of Manhattan. People on the sidewalk below had to run for their lives. 6 people suffered minor injuries, including 2 firefighters, but no one died. And the mayor said that's a miracle. The cause of that crane fire is now under investigation.
A construction crane dangling 45 stories above the street burst into flames and partially collapsed onto a nearby high-rise in Hell's Kitchen Wednesday morning in a wild scene that injured 6 people and sent panicked New Yorkers scrambling for safety. A crane operator was in the cabin working on lifting 16 tons of concrete at 550 10th Avenue when a fire erupted in the engine compartment. It was 7:30 in the morning. Near Midtown Manhattan. He tried to douse the flames with a fire extinguisher, but had to flee for his life when the blaze spread. And you'll see in these pictures, it looks really dramatic and scary. And the mayor said it's amazing that more people weren't hurt.
Yeah.
Because 7:30, there aren't a lot of people on the street. At 9 a.m., packed. But 7:30, it's just getting going. Like at 6 a.m., dramatically quieter. 7:30, you're going to have people commuting, so going to work early, but not as much as at 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Wow.
Now, I don't know about this particular neighborhood.
So wait, you have to hear this. So Rick goes, oh my God, look at this, because they show it go down, and then it like hit a building, and then it hit like this. And Rick goes, first thing he goes, I would have to be there all day.
Oh, yeah.
And all night.
If I was working in New York.
working in New York right now,
yeah.
This is what I would be
Which
doing.
I did for 24
years. And he goes
years.
like this, oh.
Because the reality of it is, first of all, it's the end of July in New York City. I guarantee it was hot as balls on the street. All right? And you're out there trying to get information. You can't get close enough. If you get too close, you can't even see it. It probably was no good look at it. The weather, I guarantee you, sucked. Traffic, noise, and you have to go live. Like sometimes probably 3 times an hour on breaking news. They keep coming back to you. You have to stand in front of the camera, keep wiping this. This is what I would be doing, wiping my sweat off, and then maybe trying to powder so I'm not shiny. Trying to get new information, hustling, bam, 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 and you're freaking out. You don't have time to eat. You don't have time to go to the bathroom, and you're there all day and night.
Yep.
And at night it'll slow down. Then you're like once an hour, once every 2 hours. And not complaining either. But not having to do it feels like a luxury.
Okay, next.
Oh, sorry. I was relaxing for a moment. So Hunter Biden, and we're not doing politics here on the Smash, but this is a story or something that happened today that people should know about. I'm not picking sides here necessarily.
He's being unbiased.
But Hunter Biden went to court in Delaware today, right?
Is that right?
Where everyone was shocked because the judge did not accept the plea agreement and rejected it and said, we're going to come back and do this again. And he actually pled not guilty to the charges. But that's not that was the big story of the day. Is that everyone expected he would just plead guilty and get this handshake, pat on the wrist, slap on the wrist, deal. Probation, no jail time, everything is forgiven, no problem. Everything wiped clean. And they wanted immunity for the rest of his life, basically, on everything. Right. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. It was like, oh, and everyone kept running out of the courtroom to report on it. All the reporters were in there. Anyway, that's not the story. The story is he showed up with an entourage of 6 SUVs.
Okay, who's paying for that? Him?
Exactly what the rest of America was saying.
Shut up. I didn't even know about this story.
Oh, yeah. They're like,
you know who's paying that? You and me. That's who's paying for it. Us taxpayers. And if you look at, we're paying 50% of all the stuff that we make is going, look, it's crazy. I don't understand how people vote for this stuff.
Let me read you this tweet from Brianna Morello. Taxpayers just funded Hunter Biden's motorcade arrival to his court appearance where he's expected to admit he didn't pay his taxes. The DOJ just spit in your face and told you it was raining.
Let it rain.
Carrie Bonita, I think Carl Bonita. Why does Hunter Biden have a motorcade?
Right.
I mean, and everyone was saying that. Stephen Miller tweeted something similar. And then someone said as a joke, leave him alone, he's a private citizen. Because that's what the White House defended. Like, don't go after Hunter, he's a private citizen. Well,
he's a private citizen,
why are you going to have a 6 SUV in a motorcade?
Yeah, and why are you dealing with freaking China?
So Mitch McConnell, in another story, Mitch McConnell had to be sort of escorted.
If you guys watch this video, I wish we could show this video.
I don't have the video handy. Perhaps you could remind them what Mitch McConnell looked like when he froze during a press conference. That's not how we rehearsed it, by the way.
Okay, but this is how he said it. He's like,
This week has been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
All right, and it goes on for a couple more seconds, so let's back up here. McConnell had just stepped up to the podium to deliver remarks about the National Defense Authorization Act before just trailing off, you can see. He paused for about 20 seconds total, just staring blankly before eventually being escorted off. An aide from McConnell's office said he felt lightheaded and stepped away for a moment. Now, he did come back to handle a Q&A and told reporters at the time that he was fine.
I love Mitch McConnell. I met Mitch McConnell. I talked to him at length. He was a very nice man.
Come on.
What?
Why are these 81-year-olds in? Why aren't they in bed?
At some point, it's time to hang it up.
Like watching like old reruns of like westerns, like my mom and dad do.
Yeah.
Like, why are you on TV Land? Like, why? Like, why? Why are you up here?
He's not the only one. And listen,
I can't take
when I was
Nancy
a young
Pelosi's.
reporter,
I can't stand it.
I have a story for you. When I was a young reporter in Columbia, South Carolina, cub reporter, my first job, Strom Thurmond was still a U.S. Senator for the state of South Carolina. He was probably 104 years old at that point. I mean, probably 90-something. He would hold 2.5-hour press conferences, and he would stand there and shout into the microphones, nonstop, no questions. He would just stand there and shout, I'm not lying, for 2+ hours. No questions, and he would just stand there and be like, it's Strom Thurmond, what are you going to do? You going to interrupt him? And he just go, for 2 hours. And then he would stop and he'd walk away, and that would be it.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do when I'm 81 years old.
What?
I'm going to be kicking it in bed.
You're not going to be with another man, are you?
No.
You're going to be a golden girl?
I'm too tired to be doing that stuff. Hell no. No,
that's why I'm wearing you out now.
I'm going to watch my shows in bed on my, I'm going to get one of those beds that go like an old person. I'm totally going to get that. I will break down and get a lazy boy at 81. I don't care. I think
you should. In fact,
they're so comfortable.
I'll buy you one before I die, and then you'll always have it. You'll remember me.
And I'm gonna kick it like on the golf course. I'm gonna like my life is gonna be easy street at 81. I am not gonna be in politics. I'm not in politics anyway. But regardless, I mean, why not enjoy? Like you only have like 10 years to live, really.
I can tell you right now.
Like, why would you want to do this? Why would you want to do this? Why don't you want to chillax?
Yeah.
The last 10 years of your life?
I do. I am. I mean, I'm working very hard, but I'm also having a great time. You're going to be the hottest 81-year-old on the planet. That's guaranteed. You're going to be a hot 81-year-old. There are going to be all kinds of 85, 90-year-old men who are going to want to hit that.
Dude, there's no way in hell. I can tell you that right now.
What about 70-year-olds?
Rick, I'm not even there. I'm 47 years old, for Pete's sakes.
Do you still want to do your Prenuvo today, or do you want to do it tomorrow? Because we can save it for tomorrow's show.
Oh yeah.
And your treatment today, your IV and all that. I know we talked about it, but
no, you want to show it? No, yeah, let's show it really quick.
Okay, so tell us what happened.
So I went to Prenuvo. You guys all know that huge, big body scan. It's not a PET scan. It's not an MRI. It saved millions and thousands, not millions, but thousands, hundreds of thousands of people's lives. Okay.
Hundreds of thousands?
I don't know. Thousands. Okay.
Even if it's one life.
A lot.
I mean, it catches things before you realize you're sick.
4 people that I know. Maria Munoz, whom I know, saved her life. Tori Spelling saved her life. Tina Marley saved her life. And
I know there was another one.
And there was another one somewhere. So anyway, I sent all my stuff to my doctor. My doctor goes, you need to go see an endocrinologist for your thyroid because you have nodules. I said, I already did. Like, you're the one who referred me to the guy. And then he says, no, you need to go see an ENT because you have a very enlarged lymph node. So he's like, and you need to see one right away. And I'm like, freaked out.
That's scary.
So I'm
You don't want your doctor to tell you have to do something right away. So that's scary.
So the first thing everyone does, they go on WebMD, they Google large lymph node. What comes up first? Lymphoma cancer.
Yeah.
First thing that comes up. And you're like this, ooh, I've got lymphoma cancer. I got it.
Well, of course.
I have it. I mean, and then you're like freaking out and you start to have like heart palpitations.
And I said to Kelly right away, I said that test, they said that they would know if it was cancerous. And they said that.
So then you're like this. Then you start Googling again. You're like, what is it? And they're like, there's a lot of toxins. And then you start worrying about there's toxins in your body.
Yeah, but
they don't know how to deliver.
They also said there was nothing serious that rose to the level of serious on your report. They did say that. Like there was moderate, whatever, but it's good that you're going to get it checked out. We don't know for sure, do we?
So do we know we're going to get checked out tomorrow? So anyway, then I was reading drink, you know, turmeric tea, put warm compresses on there, put a thin oil, layer of castor oil on there.
That helped?
No, it hurts though. So it's been hurting me right here. I feel like I have like a sore throat, it feels like. It's been hurting. And so I've been complaining about it, but I didn't realize it was a large lymph node that is bothering me. So
then you went and got an IV.
So anyway, I went and got an IV with that glutathione, with vitamin C, magnesium, all this. So she's going to tell you what she did. So
do you want to play the video now?
Yeah, let's play the video now.
Okay, here it is.
So I'm at the hydration room. Dr. Raptiju, my doctor, told me that I have a swollen lymph node. I can feel it. It kind of hurts. And I'm going to get some injection, and I'm going to have her explain to you and me what I need to do to help this swollen lymph node. Okay? Thanks. Shannon doesn't want to be filmed, so I'm not going to film her. But she said that lymph nodes, wait, what did you say? Are usually
sometimes lymph nodes can get clogged if you have like a virus. If you have like a cold virus, it's very common for your lymph nodes to get clogged. Okay. And if you apply a warm compress and you drink a lot of fluids, 9 out of 10 times it's just going to resolve itself.
And what are you going to give me again? What's in this?
I'm going to give you something called a cold and flu IV with Angostal. Cold and flu IV is like high dose vitamin C, D3, zinc, selenium, glutathione, which is a heavy-duty antioxidant, which might help clear it up as well. And then something called Angostal. It's a homeopathic antiviral, so it decreases the length and severity of your symptoms.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's super nice to meet you, Kelly.
So anyway, my girlfriend that is doing my cool sculpting on my butt, she goes to this guy by the fermentation farm. If you guys have ever been, it's pretty cool. And this guy is like a guru, and he looks like a total hippie. He looks really like he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And he said, I said, wow, great. I have a enlarged lymph node that found in my throat. I need to do a cleanse. Grand rising. Sorry to hear about the enlarged lymph node. That's just communication that we need to assist your node in detoxing. I'll give you a 1-day free experience. Liquid for life. Anyway, I want to go down and interview this guy. She says he's a really good girl.
Okay, but getting back to the IV, did it help you? Do you feel better after you got it?
No.
You don't feel better after the IV?
No. So then
it knocked you out.
So then, I was asking something about Dr. Daryl Jaffe, because you guys wrote something. He goes, absolutely false. Lymph nodes are your body's way of getting rid of toxins, and when one or more enlarged, it's inflamed, toxicity, and leaky gut. Lymphatic drainage is important, but more than as important is finding out where this is coming from. Thyroid goiters and any cyst, IOR nodule in the body is inflammation. The thyroid gets inflamed because of its insufficiency of nutrients like psyllium, iodine, vitamin D, vitamin C, magnesium, because the body is not absorbing the bad digestion, bloating, etc. He says I need to do a 3-day cleanse. So I started. And anyway, all right. Well, so anyway, one of you smashers, which you guys I love so much, you guys gave me such great advice. Someone said I had Hashimoto's, I took out my thyroid, and she says I'm just on Synthroid. I have to be on Synthroid anyways to help with this thing. She's like, changed her life. And then you wrote it twice. I read it the first time, then I read it twice, and then I started Googling it.
Yeah.
And that's the cure to Hashimoto's. I want to get my thyroid out.
We need to explore this further. We're going to talk to the doctor about it today. This is Thursday.
Yeah, I have a doctor's appointment Thursday at 3.
We're going to know. We're going to wait and do our smash for Friday after the appointment, so we'll know where things stand. If he gives you any insight. And what the pros and cons of taking out your lymph node are.
Well, there's no pro. I have to be on Synthroid for the rest of my life, regardless of this Hashimoto's.
Yeah, but you might need it for other things. It might be helpful to have it rather than not have it. If you might be better off with it than without it. That's all I'm saying.
Everybody that doesn't have a thyroid loves it. Like I'm
gonna get mine out. What the hell? What other organs do I not need? My appendix, I don't need that anymore, right? I thought I was going to lose it a long time ago. Let's just get rid of that, too.
No, I mean, they love it.
I wonder if there's a thing where people try to lose, like, take out organs.
Stupid. That sounded stupid. No, they mean that people that had Hashimoto's, because there's a lot of bad things that come with this thing. I'm serious. This is why I have a hard time, like, talking sometimes, or I get, like, sad, or I lose my hair.
Yeah.
I'm cold. I'm sensitive to cold.
Okay, I mean, all these things.
I'm constipated.
I want to hear an expert's opinion on whether this will cure that. If it will, obviously, it sounds like a no-brainer. I don't know why someone didn't tell you that 5 years ago. Cut that thing out.
Yeah.
And you can avoid all this nonsense.
Right.
I want to know.
Yeah.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I want to ask that ENT.
I think we should end it right here, honestly.
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed this show. I think we got enough content for one day.
Okay, yeah, we just did a thing earlier.
Check out our recap on The Real Housewives. That'll be posted sometime on Thursday, and I think you're really going to enjoy that, too.
Oh, yeah, that was really funny.
It's a very good show. And our Rick and Kelly show on Patreon. Yes, we have commercials here on YouTube. Rick and Kelly show on Patreon. No commercials.
Commercial free.
Have a smash-tastic day.
Bye, guys.